There just isn't enough time to get everything done. No one has more than 60 minutes in an hour, 24 hours in a day, or 7 days in a week. This is why time is the great equalizer. Therefore, if you can get the same amount of office work done in 15% less time, it will have a huge impact on your life. It can relieve stress on the job, it could help you make more money, it can let you focus a greater amount of time on the things that you like to do. I'm going to share with you a two-step process that anybody can do, which will increase your productivity by 15%. You need to ask yourself, what could you lose if you don't take these two simple steps? It could mean not getting your work done on time and spending long hours at the office instead of at home. It could also mean continued frustration, dissatisfaction, and stress in your life. Or it could mean a lost opportunity to increase your income. Today we work in an environment which requires us to manage more and more information. In fact, we are told that we must process a greater amount of information today than any other point in history. Today, the average office worker spends 10 hours per week, 25% of their time looking for information. We can no longer keep all this information in our heads, so we must have an organized method to access it when the information is needed. The problem is further complicated by the fact that we must effectively deal with two types of information, digital information and information that resides on paper. It's fair to say that when it comes to managing this information, it's a disaster for most of us. In a moment, I'm going to tell you about a free software program that will instantly give you back 4 to 5 hours of your time each and every week. In fact, this simple software program has increased my efficiency by over 5 hours a week, which is a 12.5% savings of time based on a 40-hour work week. Let's first talk about the computer problem. The number of files and email messages that companies and individuals must cope with has exploded in the past few years, far exceeding the ability of most people to manage them. Not only has the flow increased, but the capacity of hard drives has increased dramatically, and these hard drives are being filled as people store their data for long periods of time. Valuable information frequently resides in these files and email messages, but if it's difficult to retrieve, its value is greatly diminished. According to a recent IDC study, the average information worker spends 3.3 hours per week creating documents, 6.8 hours per week organizing documents, and 9.5 hours per week searching for information. 60 to 80% of that time, these documents can't be found and must be recreated. The real problem with both paper documents and electronic documents is the inability to access needed information quickly. If you can solve this problem, then you can perform your job more effectively and recover countless hours that are currently spent looking for information. An example is my own computer. I have over 65,000 documents stored in hundreds of file folders. My computer file folder system is so organized, I can't find a thing. On the surface, the problem seems to be one of organization, but that's not the case. I just can't remember which file folder I put a document into. Simply put, remembering where I put 65,000 documents is an impossible task. The typical file system structure carried over from the paper world is creating much of the frustration that you're experiencing with your computer. The answer to gaining control over your computer is to use a computer index engine. Instead of searching through countless file folders and opening and examining each document, a computer index enables you to type in the relevant search term and instantly displays all of the documents that contain that term. This saves large amounts of time it takes to find important information. And because you're searching your personal computer and not a network of computers, the search results are displayed in just a fraction of a second. There simply is no faster way to find information on your computer than with a computer index. Consider human nature. If people are frustrated because they can't get the information they need, they simply quit looking and the results can be devastating. In terms of lost productivity, missed opportunities, faulty decisions, and duplicated effort. A computer index can find that same information in a matter of seconds. In today's competitive environment, no one can afford to waste resources or missed opportunities. So removing the barriers and frustration that keep you from the content you need is vital. Indexing multiple repositories, emails, databases, computer files will help you quickly and efficiently find the information you need and will benefit the organization you work for in countless ways. These include better decision making, less duplication of work, and increased productivity. Remember my personal dilemma, where I couldn't recall where I saved 65,000 documents on my computer? With a computer index, I'm able to retrieve documents as fast as I can type in the key search word. In our office, we all use Copernic Desktop Search. This software is free and can be downloaded at Copernic.com. We haven't found a more powerful free computer index on the market. For more free productivity aids, go to our website. Here you'll learn the second step on how to gain back yet an additional 15% of your time and better manage your projects with another free software program.